Please give me a warm virtual welcome to the stage, the creator of crowdfunding and the founder of Coopcrowd, David T. Rosen.
Today, day one, in a single day, we are going to be giving $1,113,492. That's what's going to all the people today in day one. That money is going to help causes around the world. It's going to pay bills. It's going to save people from despair. And this is just day one. What will tomorrow bring? And also on this day, folks, again, we're talking about day one. 11,142 people became receivers today. How awesome is that? And this is just day one. Again, what will tomorrow bring? Yes, today is in fact going to be epic. You know, my coach, a few other people, they said, David, just be calm, be yourself. No, I don't know how to be calm. So here we go. Here is the question that many of you might be asking right now. Why are we here? Well, let me tell you, we are here because we are in dire need of a financial solution. We need a way out. We need a blueprint to allow us all to live debt-free, stress-free, and we need to live financially free. We say it every day on all of our calls, and we are here at that day right now. And I believe, it is my belief, that we all deserve to enjoy our full measure of happiness. And today, you will find out that I have, in fact, solved the financial shortfall problem for you, your family, and every single person that you care about, because I will present you with a solution that will last you a lifetime and for multiple generations to come. Because let me tell you something, Coopcrowd is a generational financial model. A generational financial model. And during the next few years, I believe that Coopcrowd will cause the greatest mass distribution of wealth in the history of mankind. Now, many of you are probably sitting there saying, what the heck is David talking about? Those are bodacious statements. Yes, they are. However, I am confident that at the end of this presentation, you will find that they are, in fact. Now, Lavelda told you a lot about me, but let me tell you just a little bit more about me so that you can understand why we're here today, how we got here, and why today is so important to so many of us. Because just like most of you, I've had my struggles, as Lavelda said. I'm now telling you it. I've had more setbacks than I can count. I've been homeless. I've been ill. And I've also been wealthy. And I can tell you from my lips to your ears that wealthy is the far better choice. And let me tell you something else. When I was homeless but not hopeless, and when I was down to my last $8, I needed a financial solution. But I didn't just want a financial solution that was good for me, because I got friends. I wanted a financial solution that could help the masses, because I was born to help people. That's what I do. And when I created the world's first crowdfunding system, and that's what I created in 2001, was the world's very first crowdfunding system. And at the time, I called it a peer-to-peer money exchange system. And here's an important note. The system, because many of you you're on this line right now, and you're thinking, you might be thinking to yourself, well, is it going to be here today? And is it going to be here tomorrow? Is it going to be here next month? Is it going to be here, a year from now? Is this something short term? No, it's not something short term. This is generational wealth. The very first system that I created in 2001, it is still going on today. Right now, people are still using that system. And that's those systems that I've created starting back in 2001. Well, check this out, folks. They have helped 1.1 million people in 172 countries put $1 billion into their pockets. And that money, it has saved people from being homeless, saved marriages, helped places of worship continue to serve their communities, and it funded literally countless big ideas. And you know what? I simply call that a good start because I knew I could do better. I knew I had to do better because even before the pandemic, the signs were all around us as hundreds of millions of jobs were being lost to technology during the 2000s. We all know people, our neighbors, our friends, our family members that lost their jobs. Experts are predicting that close to 1 billion people will lose their jobs by 2025 with no replacement employment. I am not an expert, but I believe that number is going to be vastly larger. And right now, we as a people, we are going through the worst period in modern history as we were hit with a global pandemic, which basically shut down an entire planet without warning. How many of you were working on Thursday, getting dressed on Friday, and then told you cannot go into work? And to make matters worse, when you were told you cannot go into work, you were also told you were not going to get paid. That left a huge majority of the population financially broke and no solution to fix it. Again, we know neighbors, we know friends, we know family that were afflicted by that. Now, fortunately, I'd already been working on a solution to fix that problem before the pandemic began, which brings us to where we are right now today and the release of Coopcrowd. Now, let me tell you, Coopcrowd is the world's first cooperative crowdfunding system. And as I said, it really is crowdfunding 2.0 because you in Coopcrowd will never be alone in your fundraising goals. You will become part of a team. You will become part of a cooperative. We're all in this together. And as I just mentioned, the world and how we live in it is constantly changing. The pandemic, boom, just like that. We didn't even have any warning. It's changing from the way we conduct business to how we socialize and to how we earn an income in 2001. We no longer do the things we did just simply 2 short years ago. Today, we cannot rely on big business or government to help us. But what we can rely on is us. We have entered what I coined the cooperative age. And in this age, it begins right here, right now, with the introduction of Coopcrowd. And let me explain why everyone needs Coopcrowd in their lives and why it will change the way we acquire money for all personal, charitable, and business reasons from this day forward. Let me say that again because that is a profound statement. From this day forward, everything will change how we acquire money for personal, charitable, and business reasons. That's how big what we're doing is. And as you can imagine, for a system to have that type of impact on an entire planet, it needs to be doable by most everyone. It needs to be affordable, and it needs to be hugely rewarding for all who do what needs to be done. Now, let me say that again as well, because so many people overlook that. For all who do what needs to be done. If you sit there on your hands all day, you're just going to end up with dirty thumbs. But if you do what you need to do, your life will change for the better forever. We got videos that will break down how all of the system works, because I don't need to do that right now. And guess what? Not only do I not need to do it right now, you don't need to do it, because the way this system is built, you do the inviting, let the system do the igniting. So we got videos that'll break down the system. They'll tell you what you need to do. Not only will they tell you what you need to do, but they're also going to tell you what you're going to get for doing it. However, I do have to say a few things. Coopcrowd begins and ends with these three universal laws. And let me tell you something else. We do all three with greatness and grace. We give, we share, and we receive our way to wealth. Let me say that again. We give, we share, and we receive our way to wealth. And as you know, give, share, and receive, they are part of the 12 immutable universal laws that govern us all. Now, as I said, I'm not going to break down the entire system, but there are 3 slides that I'm going to show. We'll get Dave to put those slides up now, because these slides, these are the primary things that you need to know, right? Because let's see, can we make that a full screen there, David? Great, thank you very much. So these are the 3 things that you need to know, because this system, let me tell you, people have heard me say it already. This system has where most everything is simple enough that a lamp post can do it and make it work. If you got a lamp post, put a sign on it, that lamp post will become debt-free, stress-free, and financially free. And everything that we've done here is easily understandable. And let me tell you something, it's so easily understandable that even I get it. Most everything is explained in 3 easy to follow points. Think about that. This entire system, almost everything that you need to know can be explained in 3 simple points, like getting started. Check this out. You can get started for as little as free. And some people ask me, well, why are you allowing people to get started for free? It's only $1 a day. Because when I was homeless, I wouldn't have been able to get started. So we allow people to get started for free. And you can receive an unlimited amount of donations for free. It's not the best way to get started, but listen, we got you covered as well. The best way to start is as an active donor. Check this out, folks. It's just $1 a day. What? Yep, $1 a day. You can't even get a glass of water today for $1. And some restaurants that you go into to use the washroom, you can't even use the washroom for $1. $1 a day gets you into the cooperative. Now, folks, you've been hearing me talk now for the last few months, and we've been talking about $1 a day. What we haven't been talking about is that this 10X, we've actually supersized it. So you can also join for $10 a day. And let me tell you, that $10 a day is your fastest way to wealth, and it will wake up every single dream that you have ever had in your entire life. So 3 ways to get started. Free active donor for $1 a day, active donor for $10 a day. Now, check this out. Everything is so easy. 3 ways to receive. And check this out. 100% of all donations, 100% of all donations are split in 3 ways. 25% goes to the inviter. And it doesn't matter whether you're on this platform, whether you're on Facebook's platform, whether you're on GoFundMe's platform, or whether you're on thousands of other crowdfunding platforms. If you don't invite anybody, you're not going to receive any donations. So even with us, you have to invite people. And as the inviter, you get 25%. You get a little more as well, and I'll get to that in just a second. The second way that you receive donations is 50% is part of the cooperative. Now think about this, and this truly is what separates us amongst 100 other things. But this is truly what separates us from every other system ever created to help you. Each donation is split up and distributed amongst 10 individuals. So when you help Milani, when you help Lavalda, when you help Isaac, you are helping 9 other people reach their dreams as well. And when your teammates help you, you're going to receive from 10 generations. Which is like, it's like unbelievable. And then the last 25% goes to qualified donors. Now, just in case you're wondering what a qualified donor is, it means when you've invited 3 people to donate to your campaign who become active donors, and they invite 3 people to donate to their campaign who will become active donors, you get bonuses. Those bonuses are huge, and they will turn your life around. And let me say something else, because many of us, we started our own business. We've joined other home-based businesses. We've done a lot of things in our life to try and propel ourselves forward, to make our month easier, to make our year easier, to ensure that our kids get to go to better schools, to ensure we can take care of our favorite place of worship, to make sure that we can help our favorite causes. This here is the easiest thing that you will ever do in your entire life. And not only is it the easiest thing that you will ever do in your entire life, it is the most rewarding thing that you will ever do in your entire life. Because here's what we do. We begin by giving. That means we begin by helping people. And when we ask people to donate to our campaign, we are helping them too. And when they do donate to our campaign, it helps over 10 different causes. We give. That's how we live. We give. Now, here's the key point. When you break all of that down, because some people, they say, well, you know what? If I use Facebook or if I use GoFundMe, hey, listen, I'm getting 100%. You're getting 100% from one person. Here, because we're a cooperative, you're getting it from thousands of people that you don't even know. And here's something else that's important to understand, is that when you invite someone to give to your campaign, you're getting at least 35% plus bonuses. So it's absolutely phenomenal. And when you see it start to grow, and when we do this live reveal so that people can see what's happened in just a few days, it's going to blow everyone's mind. Now, I already told you what the 3 steps were. I see the next slide is 3 steps, but I just told you what they are. Give and become an active donor. Share your campaign with 3 or more who become active donors. Receive as you and your team of donors continue to grow that cooperative. 3 people can turn into 100,000. This is phenomenal what we've got going on here. Now, that's all. That's the 3 slides there, Dave. So you can put my shiny face back on there. So, there's so many things that I could say that make Coopcrowd just so phenomenal. but I'm going to say a couple of things that I think should help to help it to sink in. So the most important part to realize when you join Coopcrowd, when you decide to give a donation in Coopcrowd, is that you are never alone. You always have a team. There's always somebody helping you from above. There's going to be people that are helping you from below. And what we're doing is we are helping each other. That's why people are doing it with what we've got going on here. And as I said, another thing that turns us from a regular crowdfunding platform, because most of them are just platforms, to a cooperative crowdfunding system. And focus on that word, system. This is not simply a flat platform where you invite people to give you a donation and you say, thank you very much, on your way. No, this is an entire system that took over 10 years to create to help ensure that all of your dreams can be fulfilled should you decide to join us. And everyone, because many of us, think about this for a second. Could you have possibly imagined waking up, finding a system that allows you to get your bills paid, help all your favorite causes, help your friends, get your mom that new house, get your brother that car, pay off your medical bills. Imagine a system where everybody is giving to one another, regardless of the purpose. You want to take a trip around the world. We say, bully, good for you. Nobody says, I don't want to fund for that. You want to do what? You want me to help you pay your bills? Yes. And we do it willingly. That is Coopcrowd. If you are a charity, you need Coopcrowd. If you are a place of worship, you need Coopcrowd. If you are a big business, you need Coopcrowd. If you are a small business, you need Coopcrowd. If you are a veteran, you need Coopcrowd. If you are a single mother, you need Coopcrowd. Every single reason that you need money or want money for, you need Coopcrowd. And I created Coopcrowd for us all to win. And I created Coopcrowd so that we can all live stress-free, financially free, and debt-free. And here's the thing. In Coopcrowd, we each, check this out, right? I love saying this because it just blows my mind. We each do a little so that we can all receive a lot. That is the genesis of what a cooperative is. I'm going to ask you, how could it possibly get any better? How could it possibly get any more doable? How could it possibly get any more affordable? And how could it possibly get any more rewarding for all of us? Beginning right here, right now, today. And one more thing. I believe that we've set up this perfect system to allow everybody to wake up their dreams in 84 days. 84 days. You'll find out why when you get on some of our webinars and you hear from some of the other people. 84 days, we can all wake up all of our dreams. So think about where you are right now. Think about what is your life doing at this very moment. Are you happy? Are you poor? Are you broke? Can you feed your family? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have a car? Do you have a house? And here's what I want you to do. I want everybody who decides to join us in Coopcrowd to record a video. You don't have to send it to anybody. Just do it for you. Record a video of this moment in time and say on that video where you are in your life and what you want your life to look like 84 days from now. Some people want an extra $500 a week. Some people want an extra $5,000 a week. Some people have a $42,000 student loan that needs to be paid. Some people have a $500,000 mortgage that needs to be paid. Some people just want to be able to breathe. So make a video of where you are in your life right now. And then we're going to look back at it at some point in the future. If you follow those 3 simple doable steps, I can guarantee you that your life is going to be better than it is right now. Lavelda, I said I was only going to talk for 15 minutes. I'm not even looking at the clock because I don't want to.